In today's video, I just want to show you this quilt that I just finished. This is a kit that I got from Missouri Star Quilt Company. My daughter Crystal had bought this for me for my birthday. I have never done one of these before. They made it so easy. It was so much fun to work with Jenny and Natalie throughout this entire project. They hold your hand through the entire thing. It comes together so easy. You have all these books. The fabric is absolutely amazing. I was so impressed with this entire project. I really hope you consider trying it. If you've always wondered if you would like it, I was really shocked that I just loved it. And today I want to do this block. This block is in that quilt. I thought it was so fun with the colors that they had used. I always have trouble with yellow, orange, and green. Not really sure how to use those colors and have them look right. But Missouri Star had used these in the quilt and it just came out beautiful. So I hope you'll join me while I put this together. In this video, I am going to be making a couple of these. This is the 2.5-inch block that I will need for each square. For one block, you will need one orange 2.5-inch square, and for one block for the yellow, you will need 4 of the yellows at 2.5 inches. The green and the white fabric are cut at 5-inch squares. For one block, you would need 2 green 5-inch squares and 2 white 5-inch squares. I love the way they do this with the 2 squares where you just put the white on top, you draw a line down the center, not the center, but from point to point. And what I do is I just use my ruler and I use this marker. I don't know if they still have those on sale. They had like 10 of those for super reasonable. I can leave a link. But anyway, I'm just showing you the lines I'm going to be sewing on. I'm going to sew 1/4 inch on each side of that line, all the way down. I am making 2 blocks right now. That's why you see extra, but the measurements I'm giving you is just for one block. Once I get that done, I'm going to go ahead and pin it and get ready to take it over to the sewing machine. I have my foot on my sewing machine set at 1/4 inch, so all I have to do is run it down that line just like this, and I get the perfect 1/4 inch each time. It's nice to be able to chain piece like this. If you're doing a great big quilt, and you can just line these up and run them through so fast. And another nice thing about this is once you're done with the stack and you need to do the other side, you just pull it around just like that, and now you're just ready to do the other side. It goes just as fast, if not faster, because now I don't have to line it up. They're already right there ready to go. And then I'll take it over to the cutting mat and we'll just cut these apart. Now when I cut these squares, I'm going to be cutting on the line that I drew, and which makes this so easy. This is such a fun way to make these. So you're just going to go right through there just like that, and then you want to do however many you're making. And that makes the perfect half square triangle. Once I get that done, I definitely want to take them over to the ironing mat there and give them a good press. I always iron to the dark side. You don't want the green seam to show through the white, and this protects it from that happening. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut a couple 5-inch squares in half and again in half the opposite direction. So I'll have quite a few 2.5-inch squares, so I'll be ready to put the yellow and the white together. This is another time where you can just chain piece, and it doesn't matter how many you have, it goes so fast when you do it this way. And then I'll go ahead and cut those apart, and I'm going to give them a press. I'm going to definitely press to the dark side, which is the yellow, just to make sure the yellow doesn't come through the white. And that seems to work really well. So just take a second and do this. Small steps like this really make a difference in a quilt. You could finger press it, I suppose. I just like to take the extra time and take it to the iron. It doesn't take that much longer, and it really makes them quite ready to be put together. Now what I'm going to do is I need to make, I have added the orange on to one of them, and now I'm going to add the yellow again. So you need a block like this. White, yellow, orange, yellow, white is the way it should be. Just like this. This will be right in the middle of the block. I have 2 of them going right now. What I will need to do now with these is I need to square them up, and I'm going to be squaring them up to 4.5 inches. That really helps make sure your block comes together just how it is supposed to be put together by taking off any extra little edges that might be there. There's not a lot that I'm taking off, but there's just enough that could really mess up your block if you didn't do that step. And now I just want to show how I'm going to lay this block out. It comes together so easy. This is such a fun one. I have seen this before. I can't remember the name of this. I don't know. If you know the name of this block, would you put it in the comments below? I want to say is it turn dash, dash, something dash? I don't know. If you can help me, I'd love it, because it's one of those things that's going to bug me until I can figure out what it is. But what a pretty block. And I love these colors together. They just work so well together. Now that I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and sew these together. I did want to point out, if you have just starting with quilting and you're not sure about how to do the seams, you just want to make sure they line up right next to each other, just like that, like a little sandwich. They just smash next to each other. And if you do that, your points are going to come out perfect. You will not have gaps. And that is really all there is to it. Once you do that, you have your block made. What a fun block. What a fun quilt project. If you want to do a quilt like this, just go to Missouri Star Quilt Company, and I'm sure, hopefully they have some left, and you can grab one of these, because you will not be sorry. I am so happy that I had an opportunity to do this. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll consider subscribing and hit the like button. And at the end of this video, I'm going to put up 2 of my other videos if you'd like to click on them. And I'd like to thank you so much for watching.